Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at International Drive. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. This is the outlet very close proximity to Universal Studios Florida, so you can have an awesome Universal Studios day, drive 5-10 minutes to the premium outlets and score some great deals on your discounted Disney Parks merchandise. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, it is officially 10 a.m. so the outlet itself literally did just open up, and the parking lot is like super duper empty this morning. And before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. Okay, so we're just making our way to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, and there is literally no line to get inside. Let's head on in and check out all the newest discounted Disney Parks merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Disney Character Warehouse, they do have these really nice Disney Park Munchling backpacks. This is a huge Pluto backpack with a big zipper compartment on the top. Originally $45, these are now $14.99. They even have these really cool like travel bags. It actually comes with like the little wristlet strap embroidered with the flowers, but these were $30 in the parks, now $14.99. And they still do have some of the offerings from over at Epcot International Festival of the Arts. Your Disney Park lug bags with Figment, Spaceship Earth. These are now only $35 a piece, but they have the larger version and then the sling size for $35. And so many cool pairs of Crocs that they have here at the Character Warehouse lately. Again, these are adult size from Disney's Lion King with all the little palm prints there, or I should say paw prints with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. These are $25 a piece. The perfect pair of Crocs though for over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. These ones are more of like your pull slides with the animal print and then the Mickey Gibbets. These are only $20 a piece, so a very good deal there. On this side of the old rack, they do have from last year's Disney Parks Pride collection a really cool pair of hat ears that's embroidered Belong, Believe, and Be Proud with Mickey Mouse. I do believe these are only $2 from $35. And then right underneath there is some brand new Disney Havianas for the kiddos. Again, perfect for the pull or a good day at the park with the different color Walt Disney World lettering, Cinderella Castle. That pair is $15. And then they do have like your solid black design for $15 with your Walt Disney World lettering and Mickey Mouse. Here's a whole bunch of that brand new Goofy merchandise that was just over at Disney Style Store at Disney Springs, like this adult size pullover sweatshirt with the tricolor with a big graphic with Goofy and then Walt Disney World. These are $20 from $60. They even have your adult size unisex graphic t-shirts, like Goofy's all crossed up. His name's actually embroidered backwards, and it says Walt Disney World. These are $15 from $35. And then right underneath there, still going strong, is that matching pair of adult-sized sweatpants. Again, with Goofy's name. And then you get that big graphic. Let's see the old price-a-roni. Originally $50, now $19.99. And they do have a great selection of assorted pet merchandise, like your portable pet bowls. These are the cool, like, collapsible silicone design for Padawan Academy from Star Wars. They actually come with a little carabiner. Originally $20, now $12.99. Right up ahead, though, is a whole roll-up pet bed. This is super duper soft on the inside. Again, part of that Padawan Academy. It says sit and stay you will. These are $15 from $40. And then down on the bottom section, they do have like a brand new Star Wars pet hoodie. They have these in every size though. And then right next to that is yet another pet hoodie with Bruno from Encanto with the butterflies and then the palm fronds. Let's check out the huge selection of assorted Loungeflies right now at the Character Warehouse. This was just over at the Marvel store. You kind of have like all of the Marvel characters in Funko Pop form. You have like the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America. The simulated leather is very nice quality though. It says Marvel on the back strap. These are $40 a piece from $90. They do still have from Captain America Brave New World that really cool Captain America Disney Park Loungefly. The attention to detail on this one is just really nice with Captain America's shield on the side, and you do have those wings on the back side that move. That one is $45, marked down from $90. And then perfect for a good day over at Disney's Hollywood Studios is a really cool Disney Pixar Loungefly. This one is just awesome with the gold hardware. You have all the characters from Toy Story like Jessie, Buzz Lightyear, the aliens, even Rex. This one was originally $90, now $40 a piece. And they do even have like that retro Star Wars Loungefly bag. Again, really nice for over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge with Chewbacca, C-3PO. You have Han Solo, even Princess Leia. The cool thing about this one though, it glows in the dark for $40. And here's a whole bunch of the brand new 2025 Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival merchandise, like your adult size spirit jerseys from Epcot. The bottom section is this cool like terry cloth material with the original Florida orange bird. These are $35 a piece. The backside says Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. They do have them in just about every size. They also have your Tervis tumblers. These have a nice like peach colored lid celebrating 30 years with Spike the Bee and then all of the bouquet of flowers. Originally $35, these are now $15 a piece. They have a really tall Corksicle cup though. This one has like the massive handle on the top section with the original Florida orange bird celebrating 30 years. These are $25 from $55, but so much unique merchandise that they do have right now from over at Epcot. How cool is this little like planter for Flower and Garden Festival? Again, with the flowers with Spike the Bee. These are now $12.99 a piece. It looks like they even have the Disney Parks lug bag. This one is the crossbody bag with Spike. You actually get 3 different zipper compartments, and it's embroidered on the back side. These are $25 from $65. And it looks like they even have the women's V-neck graphic t-shirt for the 30th anniversary. Actually has the little patch there on the bottom section, your Flower and Garden logo. But these are only $10 from $35. The backside says Best Buds with Spike the Bee. Let's actually check out some of the different pairs of ears at the Character Warehouse. So they do have last year's Disney Parks Pride Collection ears. You get the Pride bow there. The little medallion that has Mickey and then it says Love. Originally $35. These are now only $7.99. And they do have a very soft pair of Minnie Mouse ears. These actually come with like the little Velcro chin strap. Originally $35, now $7.99 a piece. And they do have yet another really cool pair of ears. These are the Marvel ones. You get like that little mohawk. The backside says higher, further, and faster. These are $7.99 from $35. Even more brand new awesome merchandise from Flower and Garden Festival. They do have the simulated leather, original Florida orange bird ears. You got the one design there with Spaceship Earth, the orange bird. These are actually Disney Parks Loungefly, and they are scented. The backside has your celebrating 30 years of Flower and Garden, so they are really neat. They have these smaller 2-inch by 3-inch photo frames with the original Florida orange bird, the Mickey design, even Spike's Honey Farm. These are originally $15, now $7.99, and they do have yet another brand new item. How cool is this ceramic? Actually looks like a beehive with Spike the Bee. It comes with like the little stirrer on the inside. I love this. This is really cool. $15 from $30 for that one. So many brand new offerings at the outlet though. Here is the matching coffee mug. You have Sunshine Oranges, then 2025 with the original Florida orange bird. They are now $7.99 from $25. Then a couple little, let's see here, watering cans that they have on the bottom section. You have the Caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. Has like the little spout there on the top section. But these are only $2 a piece. And it looks like they do have a whole basket of Spike the Bee with a little handle on the backside. Let's actually check out some of the merchandise up front by the registers though. From Disney Pixar's Turning Red is a whole set of 9 different action figures from Turning Red. This is a great deal though. Originally $35, now $14.99 a piece for them. It looks like they even have some really cool dangle earrings. These are covered in rhinestones. You get 4 different colors with the rhinestones. These actually come in a really nice box set for $12.99. And here's some assorted wishables that are new to the Character Warehouse. You have Avengers Campus Series. You can get like a spider bot and some web slingers. These are only $7.99. Right next to them from over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, they do also have your wishables for over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You can get Kylo Ren, Rey, Lieutenant Beck, and a First Order Stormtrooper. These are now only $5 a piece, and they've been getting so much brand new merchandise from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This one says Battle to the End with the grid. You have the Tron Light Cycle Run ride vehicles. This is an absolutely massive duffel bag. Originally $50, these are now only $20 a piece. More cool offerings though from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. They actually have your lightsaber blades. They have your 26-inch and then your 36-inch. The smaller one is $50. The larger one is $55. Right next to that is a really cool Sorcerer Mickey glow wand. This has the Sorcerer Mickey hat on top, but these are absolutely massive with that sparkly design, and it lights up. These are now only $5 a piece. Here's some really cool fidget plushies for the kiddos though. These are all super duper soft. They have a Boo from Aladdin. The attention to detail though is just super nice. These are originally $35, now $15 a piece. There's even a whole bin with Marie from Aristocats. So they have 2 different offerings, part of the Disney Blissful Buddies collection. These are both $15 a piece. And then right next to them are some Grogu glow necklaces. This is like a whole strand of Christmas lights that you can wear around the park that do actually light up for only $8. A couple different really nice Disney beach towels up front by the register. So these are super duper soft, literally just like a blanket. This one has a big graphic with Mickey, the red lettering for Walt Disney World. These are actually only $15 a piece, so a really good deal. It does look like they do also have the Star Wars version with all the pastel colors. You have some Stormtrooper helmets, and then of course Darth Vader's for $15. And just like over at the premium outlets at Vineland, they do have these really cool like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas, like little pumpkin heads that are filled with some sour candies. The backside says Best Nightmare Ever. These are actually only $2 a piece right now. They have a couple different bucket hats that are further discounted. This is a quilted design with Minnie Mouse embroidered, making some snow angels. This one is a kid size, originally $20, now $1.99. And then yet another one. This one's adult size, lined with Sherpa on the inside with the checkerboard pattern for $2. They still do have those really cool all wrapped up photo frames here with the actual picture inside with Pluto. This comes all matted up though and ready to go. Originally $40, now $19.99. Right over here is a solid glass photo frame with the gold accents with Cinderella Castle. This one holds a 5-inch by 7-inch photo. These are now further discounted to $10 a piece. They do still have from Easter last year, part of the Extravaganza collection, where you get like the little wooden character, the paints, and the brushes, but you can get like Mickey, Minnie, Chip and Dale, even Thumper. These are only $2 a piece. It does look like they do have all of the characters. And still going strong is that really cool artist print from Marvel. You have like all of the color kind of like splotched all over with Thor and the Black Panther for $20. Let's actually hop on over though and check out some more of the Munchling merchandise. So here's a really cool kid-size backpack, really fuzzy design with Stitch. He has the little blueberry on the front. These are $20 from $45. They do also have the Munchling fanny packs. These are really cool as well, embroidered with the Mickey sprinkles. You get Mickey and Minnie on the top, like 2 little plushies. These are now $19.99, but it has like that little Mickey gibbet there on the zipper pull. And then lots of new merchandise with nubs from Star Wars. Here is a kid-sized trucker hat, again with the fuzzy material, but everything is embroidered. let's see here. These are originally $25, now $7.99 a piece. They do have like your matching kid size full zip jackets. If you do live up north, these will definitely keep the kiddos warm. Embroidered with nubs on the front. $15 marked down from $50, and then right underneath there is the matching backpack. So they do have basically everything from this collection with nubs. This one is $20. Here's a whole bunch of really awesome merchandise from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is the Avatar Biodome. This has UV lights that actually like light up the whole dome, but you can see like the floating mountains of Pandora. That one is $125. Here's actually on display some of the different like prints. These come with like an acrylic frame with the floating mountains and the Banshees. That one is sold in a 3-pack. Let's see if we can find the old price-a-roni. Okay, so this one doesn't have the outlet price, but right underneath there is a brand new kids fanny pack. One of my personal favorite sections over there at Animal Kingdom, though. I absolutely love Pandora. These are originally $25, now $12.99, and they do have these really cool wall arts here. This is like a canvas material with Pandora, the world of Avatar, with the wooden accents for only $14.99. Let's actually check out some of the spinny racks though. A bunch of really fancy sunglasses. This one has Minnie Mouse's bow in the corner with a little graphic of Minnie. These are only $5 a piece. Right underneath there is more of like a circular design with all of the polka dots. The backside has Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature. These are $5. It looks like they're even getting some from the new Disney Wish movie with the wishing star. These are really sparkly though. Only $5 for some Disney sunglasses. And anytime you can find some Magic Band Plus at the Character Warehouse, definitely check out the offerings. This is like a Yoda lightsaber hilt. Magic Band Plus for $20. Some more cool things on the spinny racks. They do have from the Disney Eats collection a really awesome earbud case with the Mickey Mouse design as a cheeseburger. You can see like the lettuce and tomato. These are only $8 a piece. Underneath there, they are getting some brand new necklaces. This is more of like a rose gold tone, so you do have to find your initial, and then you have the Mickey Mouse design. But these are $7.99. Really cool. Underneath there, from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, is a whole accessory set with the scrunchies. You get the headband and the clippies. These are now $7.99 from $25. Here's some of that brand new merchandise that was just over at Disney Springs at the Marketplace Co-op, part of that new golf collection. They do have the Mickey Mouse vest. This is really neat though. He's embroidered on the front playing golf. These are $20 from $45. Right next to that one is an adult size button-down shirt. This one is as soft as silk with Donald Duck on the front where he like broke the golf club. These are $20 from $65. I really like the graphic on the backside though. It says Fooey, again with Donald Duck. Let's actually see what we have right up here, because you could even get some Salt Life merchandise at the outlet. Here's a cool visor, perfect for summertime since '03. These are $8 a piece. Part of that new Minnie Mouse collection though, here is a adult size bucket hat with that floral design with Minnie Mouse like popping out of the flowers. This one is $8. And then part of your Star Wars Jeff Grantino line, yet another pair of hat ears with Han Solo and then Greedo. They do have a good selection of them for $8 a piece. But I did want to mention here from that golf collection is your matching adult size full zip jacket embroidered with the M28. You have Mickey Mouse and then Pluto. Definitely a lightweight material jacket. These are originally $70, now only $40. Let's actually check out some more Minnie Mouse merchandise though. Here's a super fuzzy kids jacket. This one is a full button down, solid Sherpa though, with embroidered Minnie Mouse there like playing peekaboo behind her bow. These are $20, marked down from $50. It does look like they do have a Kid Spirit jersey here. This one is more of like a fuzzy material with the Mickey design, established 1971. The backside's even embroidered Walt Disney World, so really nice attention to detail. Let's see if we can find the outlet price. That one is $25, and they do still have merchandise from the holiday collection, part of like the Disney Baby collection, where you get like the leggings, the Minnie Mouse tutu, kind of like where she's dressed up as an elf. These are $15, marked down from $40. Here's a couple assorted adult-sized pullover sweatshirts that all have that classic graphic with Mickey Mouse with his arms behind his back, and they say Walt Disney World. These are originally $60 at the World of Disney, now $25 a piece. Next to that one is more of like your powdery baby blue color with that big graphic with Mickey Mouse. Again, $25 for that. And they do still have like the heather gray color with Mickey. I love like this classic design though. These are only $25. A few other things over in this section that I do want to show you though. Two different coffee mugs. This one has Mickey Mouse holding the dad banner, and then it says Walt Disney World on the inside with Cinderella Castle. Originally $17, now $7.99 for that one. They do have yet another version here with a Mickey Mouse where he's holding the grandpa banner, and it says Walt Disney World. This one is $7.99 from $17. But even more merchandise from that golf collection. So more of like a pair of basketball shorts embroidered with the golf clubs, Mickey Mouse, and 28. These are now $15 from $45. Let's actually check out some of the different adult size spirit jerseys right now at the Character Warehouse. Here's a brand new one from the London Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase with Mickey Mouse on the front side. The back side says hello mate. Very nice attention to detail though. Like you have the phone booth with Mickey and Minnie, and then like the little tour bus. That one is $35. They do still have a whole bunch of assorted Star Wars adult size spirit jerseys. This is the back side with the raised lettering. It says I know. On the front you have Princess Leia and then Han Solo. These are further marked down to $30. Right next to that is yet another Star Wars spirit jersey with your fuzzy lettering Star Wars established 1977. You have Princess Leia and then R2-D2. This one is now $35, and they're really cool for a good day over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. You have Hakuna Matata with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa, but this is that brand new lightweight material. You have the characters on the back for $35. Let's actually check out some of the adult-sized graphic t-shirts here on the spinny rack. So this one is actually from the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase with the huge beer stein. These are now $12.99. Right behind there, they do have your Marvel Studios, Captain America, Brave New World, adult-sized unisex shirts. Perfect to go with that Loungefly bag. These are $15 from $35. Let's see what else we have on this rack though. Part of your Disney Cruise Line collection is a really nice pinstripe long sleeve shirt. You have that big graphic with Mickey on the front with the ship anchor. There's no design on the back side. These are now $25, marked down from $70. And so many really fancy dresses that they do have over at the Disney Character Warehouse. This is the Minnie Mouse one with all the different colored bows. It has this really nice neckline as well. These are $40 from $128. They also have your glow-in-the-dark dresses from Disney's Haunted Mansion, where it's embroidered Tomb Sweet Tomb on the neckline, but this has all of like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. It does look like they do have these in just about every size. $25 from $70 for that one. And here's a very fancy dress from over at the dress shop. The attention to detail though, you have like all of the polka dots, this really fancy design on the front side. These are $50 from $128, and they are getting more merchandise from over at Disney Springs. This is that brand new dress part of the Disney Her Universe collection with that checkerboard pattern, and then Minnie Mouse. These are $25 from $65. Here's a very nice women's tank top for summertime in Central Florida. This is embroidered with the Mickey Mouse design in the center and then all of the flowers. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $37. They do have some of the V-neck graphic t-shirts with the Mickey-shaped balloons, best vacation ever, part of last year's Play in the Park collection. $12.99 from $35 for that. And then right over here is yet another tank top with the gold foil lettering. It says Wild with a big graphic with Minnie Mouse. This is a nice lightweight material. These are $12.99 from $40. I do want to see this green shirt. Okay, so even more of like your Disney resort shirts. Paradise Waits for You with Mickey and Minnie over at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort for $15. Probably one of the best deals at the Disney Character Warehouse right now. Part of your Marvel collection is a quarter zip shirt. It has all the different color Black Panther masks, and it's embroidered with the pinstriping. These are $2 a piece, marked down from $60. Right behind there is yet another brand new graphic t-shirt with Mickey. You have, let's see here, Minnie. You have Chip and Dale, Daisy Duck, and then Goofy in front of Cinderella Castle for only $10. Let's actually check out some some of the assorted throw blankets right now at the Character Warehouse from the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King. Here's a really cool one. 50 by 60 inches, originally $70. That one is now $25. Part of your Epcot International Festival of the Holidays, they have yet another throw blanket from over at Epcot. 50 by 60 inches. This one is super duper heavy though. Originally $70, now $25 for that one. And perfect to match that photo frame that I showed you. They do have the woven throw blanket with the gold Cinderella castle and then the Spirit Jersey logo. These are $25 marked down from $70. And how nice is this adult size button down shirt? This is literally from Trader Sam's. I love this. Perfect button-down shirt for a nice Disney meal with all the palm fronds and then the tiki cups. That one is $20 from $65. It's even embroidered Trader Sam's on the sleeve. Right behind there is your adult size ringer tee with that same graphic with Mickey Mouse. These are originally $35, now $12.99. Here's even more merchandise from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Again, with the vehicles, you got that grid design. These are adult size and unisex. $12.99 from $40 for that one. How cool is this one? Brand new to the outlet. This one says Game On. These are a nice breathable material though. That one was originally $45, now $19.99. And they still do have some of those double-sided Tron coffee mugs with the yellow vehicle and the blue one. These are massive though with a big oversized handle. These are originally $20, now $7.99. Right underneath there is your light jet die-cast vehicle. This one actually comes with like a little display base. These are now only $8 a piece. And they do have a stainless steel tumbler on the bottom section for Tron Light Cycle Run. This one actually has like a silicone ring so it doesn't slide around. Originally $25, now only $10. Of course, we do have to check out some of the assorted Christmas merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Here's your 2024 Making Christmas Magical snow globe. It has the double-sided base with Pluto and then 2024 with Mickey and Minnie on the inside. Originally $40, these are now $20 a piece. They do have an entire pack of assorted Christmas ornaments with like the Cheshire Cat, you have Simba, the genie from Aladdin, so many characters. Originally $50, these are now only $20 a piece, but they even get like some of like your classic like ball Christmas ornaments. They actually come in this really fancy box for only $8. Some more Christmas ornaments right now at the Character Warehouse. This one is actually like a glass ornament. On the inside you have snow, Mickey Mouse, even a Christmas tree with lights from the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. Originally $27. This one is now $7.99. From Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. They do also have a sketchbook series Christmas ornament with the resort there on the front. Mickey and Minnie on the back side with the Tiki Gods. These are $12.99 from $35. Always my personal favorite ornaments are from the sketchbook series. Here is the Disneyland popcorn bucket ornament. You like that huge Mickey fist with the castle. This one is $7.99. And they do still have like that acorn Christmas ornament. This one is double-sided. One side with Snow White, the opposite side with all 7 dwarves, only $8. Some of the assorted coffee mugs that they have right now at the outlet though. This is the Wreck-It Ralph, more of like a pixelated coffee mug, kind of like a Minecraft design. The back side says bad guys don't win medals. This one is only $8. Next to that one from Disney's Magic Kingdom, they do have your Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party coffee mugs with Mickey Mouse. Then you have the Mickey's Not So Scary logo on the back side. These are now $5, marked down from $20. Let's actually see what we have down here. So here's a brand new Peter Pan coffee mug with Wendy. You have Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. This was just over at the Magic Kingdom. They are now $8, marked down from $20. And they do have a couple of really tall coffee mugs on the bottom section. Happy to be here with Cinderella Castle. And then you have like Cinderella Castle, churros, candy apples, popcorn. These are only $8 a piece. And they do have a whole bunch of really nice offerings for the kitchen, like this kitchen apron. This one is the Minnie Mouse design with the bow and then the polka dots. It actually has 2 huge pockets on the front. That one is $12.99. Right up ahead is a Cinderella Castle pancake mold. This is that silicone design. These are now $4 a piece, marked down from $10, so a very good deal there. Here is a solid ceramic serving tray. This is an awesome design though, again with Minnie Mouse. I like the whole design though with the handles. These are $15 a piece. And they do still have some of those plastic cups from the movie Up. These have the silicone straw and the grape soda tab on top. It says Adventure is out there. Originally $25, now $5. And the taller cup is still going strong here at the outlet with the grape soda logo for $10. I did want to point out though, they do still have that really nice Starbucks collection Tinkerbell cup with all the sparkles, your gold lettering for Walt Disney World with your Starbucks logo. These are originally $40 a piece, now $20. Next to that is that very fancy Disney Encanto Maribel doll. She comes in with a really fancy dress. I like this one a lot. It's limited one of 6,650 pieces. They are $100 a piece. They have your 4x6 acrylic photo frames with all the Hawaiian flowers and butterflies. That one is $10 from $30, and they do even have like the whole house from Encanto. The cool thing about this one though, with all the windows, it actually does light up. On the front archway of the door you have Maribel. These are originally $80, now $40. Some of the different Disney princess dolls right now at the Character Warehouse. They do have your Disney Princess Mulan doll where you get all 8 accessories on the side. Very, very fancy. These are $15 a piece. They do even have your Disney Princess Pocahontas doll with the 7 accessories with the Miko action figure, the crossbody bag, and the dress. That one is $15. Part of your Disney ILY Forever collection. These are all inspired by different Disney characters, like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. She comes with the enchanted rose ears, the crossbody bag, and the denim jacket. These are only $13, and they even have Sven from Frozen. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Star Wars toys and different things at the outlet. Here's a Star Wars exhibit series puzzle with Princess Leia, C-3PO, and R2-D2. These were originally $25 at Galaxy's Edge, now $7.99 for them. They have your Star Wars Ahsoka electronic masks. So these actually make like different noises and different sound effects. These are a great deal though, $25 a piece. And a bunch of different droids that are further reduced at the outlet. This is part of your Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi from Droid Factory. You get 4 droids. These are originally $50, now $14.99. And they have a whole set from Star Wars Mandalorian for $25. And you could still get that really awesome Star Wars Rey Skywalker lightsaber hilt at the Character Warehouse with the fabric. These are super duper heavy, but the really cool thing, you could even get like the lightsaber blades right now at the outlet. And again, these are only $75 from about $160 at Galaxy's Edge. Right up ahead is that really cool Shuri gauntlet. These would have been over at the Marvel store at Disney Springs. These are now further discounted to $35. Right next to that is your Marvel Miles Morales figurine, kind of like with that brick backdrop. The cool thing about these though, it actually comes with all the different colored markers, so you can kind of like color that in. These are $15 a piece from $25, and they do still have some of those Captain America Cos Riders. A little cool like figure there where it kind of like rocks back and forth, plays music, and lights up. These are now $35. Let's actually check out some more of the kitchen merchandise right now at the Character Warehouse. So here's some really cool kids like stainless steel cups with Mickey Mouse with that puzzled look. It does say Mickey 28 on the back side. These are $12.99 a piece from $25. Right next to that one is kind of like the matching Minnie Mouse version with that floral design. And then you have the Minnie Mouse flowers. That one is $12.99. They do still have some of those massive tin serving trays. Set a course for adventure with Mickey Mouse for Disney Cruise Line. These have the rope handles for $20 a piece. More Disney Cruise Line merchandise that I do want to show you though. Here's a really cool plastic cup. You have like Chip and Dale, Donald, Daisy, some ship anchors. These are originally $17 at Disney Cruise Line, now $8 a piece. And they do still have some of those compost buckets. One side says compost, the other side has all of the Disney characters. But these are originally $40, now $19.99. But so many cool cups right now at the outlet. These have all the different banners with the characters from Pluto, Mickey Mouse, and Donald Duck. Originally $30 in the parks. These are now $12.99. And it does look like from over at Epcot from the Finding Nemo attraction, they do have that plastic cup with all the seagulls that says mine a bunch of times, and you get the gibbet on top for $13. Actually, behind the register, they do even have some pins also from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival for 30 years. So some new pins behind the register, and some different like Disney Park Lily Pulitzer backpacks with the gold badge there on the front. The one is $100 for the blue one, and then last year's one is only $75. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the Premium Outlets at International Drive. It's always a pleasure coming out to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and checking out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. And holy moly, they had so much brand new merchandise, some new Epcot Flower and Garden merch, the new pins that they had behind the counter as well. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.